lock in like right now. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. Good morning. I'm kind of doing like a Sunday reset even though it's Tuesday. I have to get some assignments done for my summer class. So if you didn't know, I'm taking a class in summer. I have 5 proctored exams for this class, and then I have a lot of assignments, long assignments to do for this teacher, so I have to get that done today. I have a proctored exam coming up in like 2 days. And then I do want to finish the book that I've been reading, which is the first one I picked up was Brave New World, so I'm almost done with that, so I should be able to give a book review by the end of this video. Another thing I need to do is clean my room and my bathroom, because if you also didn't know, we're renovating the house and there's dust everywhere. Like, I tried vacuuming this morning and it just wasn't enough. So I have to do those things. I don't know if I'm gonna clean or not. I also want to work out today because I haven't worked out in like 2 weeks. So let's start that list. It's kind of just like, you know, some stuff's laying around and just dusty. Like the floors are dusty. Obviously you can't see that on camera, but there's just like a lot of dust happening here. So we're just gonna clean that up. And then we're gonna do my bathroom. And I got a lot of stuff that I'll show you from TJ Maxx and like new skincare that I have to organize, and just like overall cleaning the bathroom. Now I have this set up. I haven't set this up in a while actually. This is the first time I'm actually putting this stuff back. This is my fake plant that I've had for like so long. A tray of like all my crystals and like jewelry, photos, and then the new book that I'm reading is the sketchbook underneath. Very simple, and a mirror. That's pretty much it. And then this is my other nightstand with my dying plant. And I have a candle warmer with, this one I think is like a pumpkin one. I haven't used this in a while actually, but it smells really good. And then my Dyson. I'm actually going to be replacing my nightstands, this one and the other one. That's my plan right now. I think that they're really old. They've been around for a while and I think it's time to replace them. Let me know if you know like good places to get nightstands, because I don't really know like if I should get like an all white one like I have now, or like more of like a wood to match the floors, but I'm not sure yet. All right, now we do the bathroom, because that's mainly what I want to get done, because it's not that great right now. So yeah, this is how the vanity is looking right now. It's it's a mess, so we're just gonna clear everything out of here and then organize it after, and then just clean up like the rest of the bathroom and everything. I got this one from Costco. It's like a wooden tray, came in like a set, and it's so cute. I thought it was so nice for like all my skincare and to fit on the vanity and everything. Right now it's time to do the shower, and look. This is like a scrubbing tool. The shower that I have has a bunch of tiles and grout, and it's really hard to get the grout, so we're gonna try to use this and see if it works better. And I bet it will. So now everything's clean. I put all my skincare in this like box thing. And I have my oil cleanser that I've been using for a while. And then this new one I got, it's a bubble cleanser. It's from the same company, I think. And then this one is the new serum I'm using. It's a glow serum with like snail mucin. Apparently it's good for your skin, but I don't know if it's gonna be good for like my skin. And then I have a leave-in conditioner that I got. And then this is the serum that I had. It's like running really low. I don't even think I can get anything out of this. And I bought a new cream as well that I'm not gonna open yet because I have this one I'm still using and then a backup on the bottom. And then I have, this is just in my retainer case, the headbands. And then I have my perfume, Burberry Goddess. It's like a vanilla-y, like more mature smell, kind of. It smells really good. And then I have the lotion that's also vanilla, but this is like really sweet. It smells really sweet. Obviously I like more like sweet smells than anything. That's pretty much it. Okay, hello. I'm back and I have an exam today and I need to study for that. And I have to finish the assignment that I didn't finish last night because it was longer than I thought it would be. I have to finish that, study, take the exam, and yeah, so we have to like, well, I have to lock in like right now. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, little intro because I didn't film anything. I was supposed to go to the pottery class today, but it was actually canceled last minute, so I just did a quick little switch, and now I'm at Barnes and Nobles. I am planning on buying like a few books. I don't want to buy that many, and I'm just gonna go in and pick whatever book because I've seen recommendations, but like I don't know if like I would like it, so we're just gonna go in and like go with instinct, I guess. I think that's the plan today. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. I thought I was gonna buy like 3, but then I ended up buying 4. What is happening with my voice? Yeah, anyways, I got 1 extra. It was kind of an impulse buy, but I was there for like maybe 40 minutes, and some I grabbed because I thought they would be good. I've seen this one a lot. A lot of people talk about this one. I've heard some good things about it. Everybody says it's pretty interesting. It's kind of like a horror story kind of thing, kind of book. The next one I got on impulse, Brave New World. I don't know anything about this. I've heard the name before. I don't know if I've heard it from a movie or a show or something, but it sounded interesting from the very small summary. The last one is not an impulse buy. This is I think it's 3, there's 3 books. It's like a trilogy, I think. I could be wrong, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's a fantasy book about a war, about a girl. I haven't read books like physically in a really long time, so I'll see you guys at home and we will start reading. Also, today's the first day of school and I completely forgot. I have summer term and I forgot that it was on May 12th and not May 18th, so I have to do that when I get home too. which is lovely. Okay, let's go. Hello. I just finished my book. I just finished the book Brave New World, and I have a rating. I think I would rate it honestly like a 8.5 out of 10. Nothing bad about it, but it's definitely, it was kind of eerie, honestly. If you don't know, Brave New World is about a utopian kind of environment. They're like genetically engineered humans, so that's already eerie enough for me, but I'll read the synopsis on the back because I think they make it a little bit more clear than I would. Brave New World is a darkly satiric vision of a utopian future where humans are genetically bred and pharmaceutically made to passively serve a ruling order, a powerful work of speculative fiction that has enthralled and terrified readers for generations. It remains remarkably relevant to this day as both a warning to be heeded as we head into tomorrow and as thought-provoking, satisfying entertainment. A lot of people compare this book to 1984, and honestly I would agree. They're pretty similar. One thing that's a little bit different is that 1984 is more about a fear-controlled government, and this one's more of like a hedonistic controlled government. So in other words, everybody here gets what they want. They basically take a drug called Soma. It's like their version, I would say, of an antidepressant. Anytime they feel bad, they take a Soma. But it's interesting. It follows, I would say, two different main characters. I would say it switches in the book. One is, I think his name was Bernard. He was the beginning character of the book, and he was kind of like outcasted, but he lived and was genetically engineered in the society, but was kind of different than everybody else, subtly. But he kind of thinks that he wants to feel different emotions, because in this case, you don't feel a lot of negative and thought-provoking emotions. So he takes a trip with another lady that is also one of the main characters in the book, Lenena. I'll put it up on the screen. They take a trip and they go outside of their regulated environment and meet a man named John, which I would believe is the second main character, because once you meet John, the story kind of shifts to his perspective. He's basically known as the Savage, that's what they refer him to, and they don't really quite understand why you would inflict pain on yourself, because a lot of the stuff that John at least does, anytime he feels guilty or he feels he has to repent for something, he like whips himself on the back, and that to them is like crazy. But then John does end up going. By the way, there's gonna be spoilers in this. I don't know, like I will be spoiling the book. If you don't want to see it, then I would just say skip this part. John ends up going to the society. Obviously, he doesn't like it, and basically, after he experiences it, he throws a little bit of a tantrum, throws their drugs out a window, and gets really mad. And kind of, in a way, wants to save them and show them that this is not normal. But that doesn't work, but it does catch the attention of the controller, which is the person that kind of controls the environment and kind of is like their leader, I would say, kind of. And they have a really interesting conversation in the book, and that happens towards the end of the book. And then afterwards, after they had the conversation, they did have to send him away because he couldn't stay there for much longer because of what he did. And then he wanted to be secluded and alone, but obviously that didn't last. Reporters and other citizens from the place he just visited, the regulated, hedonistic environment, kept interrupting his peace, just irritating him. And the last chapter, big spoiler alert, a bunch of people start, I guess, coming in from that environment, and the girl Lenena, which he was kind of like, I guess, in love with or was in love with, and he commits something that he feels really guilty of. And at the very end of the book, it literally says something about reporters going to his house when nobody answered, and basically saying that he hung himself, which was really surprising. I did not expect that. And that's how it ended. That's just how it ended, that he hung himself, and that's it. That was it. The only complaint I had about the book, honestly, was that the beginning of the book was a lot of scientific jargon, and it was throwing me for a loop. I was like so confused at first. I didn't know what they were talking about. and it made it kind of difficult in the beginning for me to push through. I think it took me like 2 days to actually start getting into it, because every time I would read it, I'd be like, oh my god, I guess I don't have the attention span for that. But it went on for like 2 or 3 chapters. But I think once you get to the 4th or 5th, that's when things start getting, at least to me, more interesting. But I did really like the book. And the next book that I'm gonna read, I think it's gonna be The Silent Patient. I think it will be Silent Patient. So yeah, that's gonna be my next read. But overall, it was a really good book, a short read, and I did really like it. So, but that's pretty much it for today. I have a lot of work to do, and I can't stay on here for much longer, but that was my short, hopefully short book review. But yeah, bye.